Thank you for this opportunity. I'm really happy to be here and to meet all of you. My name is Damaris Nyahondo. I'm the founder of Young Resilient Advocacy Network, a community-based organization which focuses with marginalized group, to be precise, young mothers, because I myself am a young mother, and it really motivated me because I felt like as much as I'm doing advocacy, what else can I do for these young women like I myself? That's why I started Young Resilient Advocacy Network, where we use eco-friendly material. We turn waste into eco-friendly materials and we make furnitures. Because at the end of the day, you can't expect to have a GBV survivor in your own group, but you don't give them an alternative.
Right.
So I felt there's need for more economic empowerment. That's why I train these young women who are survivors of GBV on how to make decors out of waste materials. That's what I do.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Very, very inspiring indeed. Now let's get to our topic, the role of children in environment conservation, right? So we can start off by just highlighting how important it is for children to make a significant impact in conserving the environment. You know, in this generation, we always have children talking about the environment in a very different way, in a very different light in comparison to how things were back in the day when there was not much information. You know, they weren't really in tune with what is happening when it comes to global warming, when it comes to climate change, because things weren't as bad then. But now we are in a world where, you know, we are seeing that things are different. The seasons are changing. As of now, we're not supposed to be in this period of extreme heat. Well, now we're getting to the rainy season. But yes, things have changed. And when it comes to the change that we're experiencing, how important is it for children to also be quite in this mental space where they are very well versed with matters climate change and conservation? So we can start off with you.
It's very important, especially considering the fact that we need to foster a future of people that are ready to talk about climate action and environmental sustainability. And I feel like the biggest role that children have to play is definitely in spreading awareness. Just talking about climate action and environmental sustainability is one step forward towards a greener future. And especially now that we're going to be the next leaders, we need to be able to be well versed when it comes to matters environmental sustainability.
All right. Yeah. That's very true. I agree with that, especially when it comes to amplifying the message, the voice, because as you've said, this is the next generation of leaders. And if it starts with them, it's our responsibility to give them the resources and just to be able to give them the knowledge, to be able to pass on this message to future generations and the generations to come. Because who knows, in the next 30 years, we might not have water with the current rate of, you know, the things that we're seeing when it comes to climate change. What about you, Faith? What would you have to say when it comes to just educating children and ensuring that they know what climate action is?
I believe children are influential, being that majority of the Kenyan population right now are children.
Absolutely.
And they are still at an age where we can change their behavior because they adapt easily and they can influence easily. And also another point is that children are influential both in the community and their homes. So when they are taught something at school, they'll take the news back home and the community, hence reaching almost everybody. Yeah.
True. What about you, Damaris? What are your thoughts? You're a mother yourself, as you've said. So how important is it for you to be able to educate your child on matters climate change, on matters climate action, and just so that they're able to have a community where we are fostering this culture of just being able to, you know, have conversations around climate action very positively? Because as of now, you know, when you talk to children, sometimes you don't get the feeling that they know what climate action is. There's very few of them who actually understand what's happening. But yeah, how important is it to start them off early?
Personally, I feel like it's very important for children to understand climate change. Me, myself, I can say previously, I didn't know about climate change until I started going to an organization, but I would want that my child to face that. So I feel like I educate my child. You see, you start by, the little thing is how to segregate different types of waste. You see, because children are really that easy to understand and also that difficult to control. But once you start teaching them a trend, they'll start practicing it. And it's very important. As they say, change starts at home.